Hey everybody, Grant here. So I'm just getting ready to go out on an adventure. I want to revisit Anderson Farm because it's just around right down the street down there. And I want to try this new app that I've been using. I've been getting some pretty decent responses with it, but I figured you can never have too many cameras when you go out, despite what Gary says. So I'm going to have two shaky cams. Two shaky cams are better than one shaky cam. Oh yeah, and don't forget I got a camera on this phone too. Nobody's ever asked me what's in this chest. I guess you already know what's in this chest. My daughter recently replaced a special hat for me. So yes, we keep all our hats and mitts in there for the winter. But a big shout out to Megan for replacing my favorite hat. Some of you might remember I was complaining about Gary last year. I went to his house. I took my hat, my other hat that my daughter had bought me. Very similar to this, same little design. It's just a cheap little hat, but I love it. It's for my daughter, right? I put it on the banister at Gary's place, doing something. Next thing we know, what's his dog chewing on there? It's chewing my hat. Chewed this little leather piece off of it, and there's a big hole right here. So I got mad. Gary said he wanted to sew it, and I'm like, no. I was mad, the big hole, everything, right? I threw it in the garbage. Next thing I know, he's pulled it out of the garbage. He sewed it. And then I see him making videos wearing my hat. So I just turned this on. First thing it said to me was, hello. I do have a concern because Kevin from Kevin's Spirit Communication mentioned this app needs Wi-Fi to work. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm hoping it'll just switch over, start using my data. And hopefully it'll just keep working as I walk down the street. If not, this whole idea might be canned. All right, here we go. Let's see if this thing keeps going or if it shuts off. It's kind of already stopped. I haven't gone 10 feet from the door. Huh. That's crummy. I'm right beside my house. I should still have Wi-Fi here from my signal. Okay, well I just turned it off and then back on. Let's see if I hit the power button. There we go. Is this thing gonna work when I go down the street? Yep. No. Conflicting answers here. Alright, I guess there's only one way to find out. Who bought me my hat? Can you say her name? Oh, I think it might have shut off. Might have got too far. Oh, I don't think it's working. Shoot. Well, I still got the other app. I'll turn on the Hack Shack for now until I get over to the other place. Even though I know it's loud by this highway, if I turn this camera off, sure as shooting, this box will say something. Snow is gently drifting down. See, I've been thinking about this bench over here. I thought this would be a real cool place to just set up and have a chat with the spirits. Okay, I'm on the bench and it's working. It just said good morning to me, but I didn't have the record button going. What was going on here 100 years ago? Mining. Did I hear mining? Definitely there was mining going on here. This is awesome. It is. This is awesome. Who used to work this property? What did they keep in the barn here? So that sign there says Milk House. When I was here before, a smell. I was just going to say, there was a smell at the barn. I've heard cats twice. What was the smell at the back of the barn? Whose house was that over there? I heard government. Had animals here for sure. Okay, so this building here was the old paymaster's cabin from a nearby mine, the Creighton mine. Who used to work here in this building? Men? The Creighton log cabin. Let's see if we can see inside there. Got my reflection. Books. I do see some books on the table in there. Ooh, I gotta watch this thing. I got this tripod sticking out the back of my arm. Did the men make a lot of money working in the mine? You earned it? Was it dangerous work? Some. Were people killed in that mine? Yes. Did women work in the mine? Sure. We're not done talking about the back of that, are we? You got something to say over here about this, don't you? Message? Yep. I feel it. I have a feeling of what's going on here. Go ahead. What's up there? Anybody want to show himself up there? I got to switch my battery, but I'm pretty sure I thought there was a word that was going to come through. What's the word I want? The loft. Are there spirits up in the loft? They'll frighten me? I like to go over and I like to touch these old surfaces. What did they keep in here? I want to go back behind the barn. That's kind of a creepy old door. I mean, you got all this brush and it's kind of growing in front of the door. It probably hasn't been opened in 60 years. Gotta fight my way over here. Gotta touch this old wood. What's in the trees over there? He's a pretty one. What am I filming on the camera right now? Oh, wow. It said birds and then it whistled. That is cool. Thank you for that. That was fantastic. I heard the loft a couple times. I don't know. The more I use this app, the more I kind of like it because there's so many words coming through that you get a lot more messages. And you can piece it together if you're paying attention and listening to the words. And when I play this back on the computer, I'm going to find so much more. What did the men do that worked in this building? What did they do here? I thought I heard arts and crafts. True. It just said true. See that? It was the Walden Seniors and Pensioners Wood Shop. So I'm sure they did do a lot of arts and crafts here. What specifically were they working with? What did they make their arts and crafts out of in this building? I'm pretty sure I heard wood. You know what? I like this over here, this little spot behind this building. So this is where I asked. I said, is this security guard coming back? It gave me one of the best responses I've had on the other app, on the Hack Shack app. I said, is that security guard coming back? Is that security guard coming back? So I'm going to walk over to the last building, which is the house, the original farmstead. I think I just heard my daughter's name, Megan. I gave her a shout out for giving me something that I'm wearing. What is it? I heard it. Who lived in this house? What was the name of the family? The family that lived here in this house in 1914 when it was built. Kids are getting out of school down there. I heard playing guns. We used to do that on our recess. My grandpa would have liked this place. He liked farm equipment like this, and he had a field down by his place, and he put some old stuff in it. One more thing I wanted to get. It's just a little small, inconspicuous thing over here. This is day 2 of editing this movie I made. It's taken me over 10 hours to go through, and I mean, I'm picking out these words left, right, and center. It's making so much sense to me. Anyways, I had to stop it here. I had to insert this clip because this goes back to another video I made, which was called Message for Inga. This is confirmation what I just heard. 3 words that are solid confirmation. This is for you, Inga. This is a continuation. This is just proves what we were saying earlier. He has a message using me to get it to you. I hope you're watching because Inga, wife, heaven, and then the rest of it I've tried 20 times. I can't make it out. Maybe you can. Here it is again. All right, guys, I'm going to go home and analyze all these answers, and I know I got some good ones on here, and I appreciate you all hanging out today. I missed it. I just turned it off after it said today, and it said, are you leaving? 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 And then another voice said, yes, yes, I'm leaving.